Don't let the enemy steal your crown of righteousness for loving his appearing. Jesus is coming so very soon.
August 9th. This one, it was almost like the Lord was impressing upon my heart to revisit the sound doctrine of the pre-tribulation rapture. Because a lot of people, and I have to admit, I was starting to, with everything that was happening, I'm like, the rapture has to happen, right? Yeah. I went back into my notes and I devoted an entire Sunday to 7 proofs from Scripture that prove a pre-tribulation rapture. And I am happy to say that after that, I was settled. No problem. I mean, you got to understand, I was getting phone calls from guys, brothers, pastors, fellow pastors, that are saying things to me like, maybe it's not. Like, no, you can't tell me that. No, it is. Yeah, but I'm starting to question it. Hence, this update on August 9th. I want to encourage you, if any of you are sitting here today and the enemy is just filling your heart and your mind with fear, God's not giving you a spirit of fear. I want to encourage you on the authority of God's word that the rapture of the church absolutely must happen before the 7-year tribulation. We will not be here for this.
Amen. I've read a couple times today that some people were a little bit fearful or doubting the pre-tribulation rapture now because we are so close. We see the tribulation coming. It is closer than we've ever seen before. My mom was talking to me about this yesterday. It's like, okay, if some people are wondering, is it even pre-trib anymore? Because that's how close we are. How much closer can it be? I believe with all my heart, and I believe Bible backs us up 100%, that Jesus is coming to snatch us away before the tribulation period. That is his character. And I have this video. The rapture has to happen before the tribulation period, revamped. So let me just scroll through it and give you an idea of what it's about. Okay, today we are going to be... So we have...
Now, I want you to notice the 4 essential elements in 1 Thessalonians.
Like different pastors, different theologians, different watchmen who make an absolute case for the pre-tribulation rapture of the church. So this is very involved. There is a lot of material, a lot of pastors, and if you're doubting at all, go and watch this. And also, I will link... Okay, today we are... And also, I will link what Pastor JD had said in the clip prior to this one, where he said that he made a whole sermon on the topic because God had him revisit it because of the fear that people have and the fact that, the enemy will use that. Put on the helmet of salvation and just... put that helmet of salvation on, and also put it on believing the biblical truths that Jesus will snatch you away before he pours out his wrath on this earth. It is his wrath. The Lamb who was slain is the one who opens up the scrolls. That is Jesus. Okay, so like Barry Scarbrough says in this video back in September 27th, why ain't we been raptured yet? Believe Jesus and rapture out with us. How much closer are we to the rapture of the church if we are seeing this now? If people are doubting the rapture being pre-trib because we're seeing so much, that is incredible. Like, that's what Pastor JD was saying. We are seeing all these signs that the tribulation is near, but it is not here. It is near, but it's not here. We are going to get snatched away in the moment, in a twinkling of an eye. Do not let the enemy steal your crown of righteousness for loving his appearing. Like Barry Scarbrough said, God is waiting until the last minute. We can clearly see the day approaching. we never knew we would get this far into it. We knew the prophecies were coming to pass. We thought we could get snatched out back in 2017. We thought we could get snatched out back in 2015. But here God is long suffering to usward, patient with us, not willing that any perish, but that all reach repentance. So the Lord is not slow concerning his promise, as some men count slowness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And again, do not let the enemy steal your crown. Read this over. Revelation 3:10-11. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Revelation 3:10-11. No man can take your crown from you. Just continue to put on the full armor of God and trust in his promises. The Lamb who was slain is the one who is going to open up that scroll, and God is not going to pour his wrath on his children. It is not in his character.
August 30th, this was an interesting one. We looked at how over the years the entertainment industry has successfully pre-programmed and brainwashed the masses to be in lockstep compliance using a virus as a global crisis, and the final solution, I use those two words for a reason, is a vaccine. You go back and look at some of these major movies, blockbusters as we call them, and what you'll find is that was the common theme. September 6th, we talked about the massive deception creating a satanic confusion which is leading to the division and ensuing destruction, ushering in the Antichrist and the rapture of the Church of Jesus Christ. September 13th, we talked about the only way to make any sense out of the unprecedented events in the world today is to first view everything through the lens of Bible prophecy. In other words, don't look at what's happening and then go to the Bible. No. Go to the Bible first and then look at what's happening.
Tribulation focuses on Israel and the nations, not the church. The church is noticeably absent from all tribulation passages. The church has promised deliverance from the coming wrath. God's consistent pattern is to rescue his people before judgment falls. The church is promised to be kept from the hour of trial that is coming on the whole world, and the removal of the restrainer of the Holy Spirit from earth necessitates the removal of the church.
Feel free to pause this message if you need the ABCs of salvation. We also have it in the description box below.